Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I've had a couple of requests in to show how to get an edge style tone on the Positive Grid Spark amp. So that's what we're going to do today. The first thing we're going to do is change the amp. So we double click on the amp and we're going to change it down to, where is it? This one here, Luxverb. Now Luxverb is another Fender style amp, but it's very much in the similar sort of vein as the one that comes with this patch, but you can get a little bit more character, a little bit more gain out of it. First thing we're going to do is to bring the bass all the way down to 0. Okay, let's turn the gain up just a little bit. The amount of compression on this patch is far too much, so let's click on that and let's bring the sensitivity back a bit. So that sounds like this. So this sound is all about delays. So let's click on the delays and we're going to change the digital delay to the echo tape. Now echo tape is a tape-based emulation, and the reason why we're using echo tape is you can get a lot more level out of this than you can out of the analog style delay. So that sounds like this. Now this is actually quite a good sounding tape echo. What we're going to do is bring the tone back, and we're going to make sure that this BPM button here is switched on. Now, the reason why we've got the BPM switched on is because we want to sync this delay to the metronome that I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to click on the delays and we're going to make sure that it's on 8th dotted, which is 8th with a D afterwards. Sounds like this. Now, we don't need that many repeats. Let's just bring the sustain back a bit and turn the volume up just a little bit. So that sounds like this. I think we could bring the sustain back just a little bit more. Next thing, we want to change the reverb. So double click on the reverb and let's keep it on the chamber setting at the moment. We'll try that. Let's give it a little bit more level. Now we want a little bit more high frequency coming from the reverb, so let's just bring back the high cut a bit. And that sounds like this. I just want to go back into the amp and just turn the treble up a little bit more and just give it a little bit more gain as well. Now I think we've got the tone that we want. Let's just click on our menu up here and we're going to go down to Metronome. If you remember on the delay pedal, we synced it to tempo and we synced it also to dotted eighth notes. Now that tempo sync has actually synced to the metronome that's built into the Spark. So what we can do here, if we push play, 120, sounds like this. Now we can click on this dot here and we can change the tempo. So say I want to play like a U2 song, I can click here to the tempo of the song. So that's 110 BPM, push play. I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that little bell icon and you'll be notified of any future videos that come out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.